Also, there's no winter in Singapore. There's no winter. No winter. Oh, what makes you think there's winter, Nia? What made you think there's winter? Huh? What made you think there's winter? Title of the stream. Donate winter to me, and hello Nimby, how's it meowing? I need winter in Singapore. Yes, yeah. I got so much to yum about me. Oh no. I just realized something. Oh no, it's not chat's fault. Okay, let me just put it out there. I just noticed something and it's not chat's fault. But it's my fault for not noticing this earlier. Don't worry. I got it under control. Yay! Alright, I think it's all sorted. I think so. I guess I can work without me. Okay. Well, for the meal, let's start meal. Wait, you can pre-order? Yeah, it's the. I was saying the pre-order doesn't make sense for us, yeah, but Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Deco Caturteer-Channel. I mean, oh wait, today's Caturteer-Channel. I did live today. Oi, I did live today. Live. Why is it not triggering? Live today, animation, art, and a bit of gaming. Then I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, okay. So the reason why I say it doesn't make sense for us to pre-order is because Action is doing the pre-order from America. So what happened is let's say we do the pre-order from the same shop, they are literally going to ship the bay to the US and then ship it back to us. I hope that kind of like, start to feel like it does not make sense. Yeah. But how's it going, everybody? Yes, yeah. Because the prices that they are paying is already higher than normal. That's number one. Number two, it's going to be, double shipping. It doesn't make sense here. Essentially, at the point of time, we might as well work out. At a point of time, we could have work out. If you're going to like pre-order from the US shop, the bay would be excluding shipping for us would be about 60 SGD. So it's almost a point of we can buy from scalpers at the same price. Before international shipping. Okay, let me add that. So it doesn't make sense for us. I mean, before scalping shops got pre-order. Nice. I mean, the scalping now is ridiculous. Like, I don't know. It's the point that I find that the scalping now just chat. Okay, can I just say something? I was looking for my tablet stand. Alright, I was like, wait, where did my tablet stand go? I was like, okay, never mind, maybe I can work without my tablet stand. It's been on my table all along. Yes, Like, the scalping is so rabak right now, that even our tournament organizer can no longer get stock. Because he used to be able to get some stock for sales and all. So if you realize his stock right now is all old stock, he doesn't have like like he used to open like a full, random boosters set of items here. To put as our tournament prizes, but now he's like, whatever I can pull from my, stash, I pull from my stash because we really don't have enough prizes here. Yeah, that's the long and short of it. And the worst part is I won't say which location, but one of the locations they're like, if you win the tournament, you get the if you win a tournament, you have you'll get the right to purchase the newer products at MSRP. Yes, Hello, Mizu Akuma. How's it going? Yes, yeah. Which is ridiculous. Like, you win a tournament to get the opportunity to purchase the product. Yeah. I didn't bring that up the other day. And Mizu Akuma, you're overthinking too much stuff. How? Why are you overthinking? No think. But take care as well, what's the topic at hand? We were just randomly talking about Beyblade and the scalping situation. I mean, today we are up for any topic, okay, so, yeah, like, if anybody brings up some interesting topics, I'll just hot topic? Hot topic? Okay, that sounds so weird. Ah! Oh no. I was impatient. Scrippy was already open. Okay, without further ado, yeah, it's very bad. Oh, like very, very bad, yeah. Okay, without further ado, let's head over to the office. Today, I'm not doing any NDA work per se, yeah, so feel free to. So I'm working on now, yeah. So, I take advice about how to launch better as say this time Wizard Rock outspin Hellhammer, yeah. And hi Sylvester, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah. So today's project, I will not. Okay, actually, I need to hide the screen. I mean, I don't really have to hide the screen. I can just switch the office position for a bit, yeah. And how's it meowing, Sylvester? Not too bad, yeah. In the midst of building guild arc deck, while guild arc deck, yeah, while ignoring your actual responsibility. All of us ignore responsibilities, right? Right? Huh? Ignoring responsibilities? That sounds like normal. So also all good, just as work, yeah. And hello, sponsor man, how's it sponsoring? Yes, yeah. And Dragon Hetty, yeah. Okay, so the reason why I mean, if you all can read it with how small this, good job. If not, it's not necessarily NDA, but I do not want to like spoil. I think the better was I don't want to spoil what I'm working on here for this bit. So I am hiding the like my tracker or what I'm working on here. I mean, you can technically later I'll be showing you what I'm working on, but I won't be saying the context here, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's gonna be work with no context. It's a real bad to have, even though some things are late, it will cost more. Yeah. Also nice Ryuki suit. Arigato. Yep. Let's see. I think the next one I'm gonna work on would be the next big one. There's two big ones I can work on. Two big ones. Yeah. Okay, let's work on the first scene. Okay. I know I'm talking about things that probably don't make sense yet, but I hope it makes sense soon. Okay. Alright, and super chats. Do we have super chats? I did not receive any super chats from YouTube side, weirdly. Like, it's not triggering super chats. Oh wait, I realized YouTube is not triggering it at all. What happened? Huh? Wait a minute. Okay, thanks for letting me know, but oh, sponsor man, thank you so much for the super chats. 10 DKK. Yeah. What did you say? 1. Okay, let me quickly figure out what is wrong with because my multi-chat system wasn't updating the YouTube site. Like normally YouTube will be updated here near YouTube. Oh, it got disconnected. Oh, it got disconnected. How? Kochi Caturteer? Caturteer@gmail.com. We're doing Caturteer-Channel. Continue. I found out the guy beside Blazer is also saying reverently. Yeah, he did. I cannot say anything. Oh no. But yes, don't worry. I can read you, Nia. Like read your message, sponsor man. Going out guild arc, guild arc rituals kind of rocket science on your sleep deprived. I know, right? I've been trying to figure out because Arc is one of the decks I've been trying to figure out myself, yeah. But from what I know, you will need 4 of the quad rares for the deck to be efficient, yeah. So that is one huge headache. Yeah. So 4, correct. Because the quad rares basically gives you an instant win on the lanes. And it also helps to circumvent Ark's biggest weakness. Because Ark's biggest weakness is a lot of his 3 stacks are stuck at 11k. So if you're stuck at 11k, for example, you do the the one you enter this play and then you can play a new scene. Alright, you go for 2-3 play a scene. Next turn you set in your 4 stack here. You would need to have I only have 1 is here. Then next turn you set your quad rare on top, then your Arc becomes 17k, which is much more manageable than 11k here. That's why you were saying you need 4 to play efficiently here. Yeah. And then for the Guild Arc, what people are saying is you play the Searcher Guild Arc, you play the bottom deck draw 2 Guild Arc, and then you play 2 of the armors. Yes, yeah. That is what people are saying. Or at least that's what I'm reading in the chat, yeah. You've been influenced by different style. Oh no. It is a smaller, so small text. I know, right, Sponsorman? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, my chat is now working. Let's get back to work. Alright. I need to open a new one. Screen times 2. We use this as reference. Copy. No, do not save and paste this here. So this will serve as my frame of this will serve as my frame of where I need to do my layout. Yes, yeah. Because we draw a scene and quad rare on hand back to back after mulligan is instant loss. It is, yeah, but at the same time, how come? Like for example, Tiga, I'm playing 5 scenes, 3 quad rares. No issue. Yes, yeah. Genuinely, that's my build niya for Tiga. No issue. In fact, it runs very smoothly with that setup niya. But of course, it all boils down to what is your play style niya. Okay. Alright, and then I'll probably put the tower here. And hello, Shelly Fossilian. How's it meowing? Yeah. Actually made a 50 superheroes getter when Ghost Joe's happening, yeah. True. I do wish they had done it, yeah. But sadly they didn't. Like, as much as I didn't like Ghost Joe's that much, yeah, I think it would have been nice to have it like done for Ghost Joe's, yeah. Right? I don't think I'm the only one who thinks that. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm gonna crop this layer a little bit. Crop this, yeah. I think most people won't be able to like do. I won't say most people, yeah, but yeah. What am I talking about? Cat is now breaking down. And I was thinking, there's I want to listen to, but I don't support AI. But lately, I don't know. I'm so conflicted on the AI right now, yeah. Because like, okay, just hear me out. Okay, yeah, just hear me out. Do you hear about the recent issue with AI and the whole like somebody released a AI VTuber asset for people to use here, and then people are like, oh no, that's how AI should be and all. I don't know, like, you know, those people are like, oh, the ones who are like super against it are mostly artists and all because they have a ball in the game and all. I'm like, yeah, I do agree, I do have a ball in the game, yeah, but at the same time I also feel like I've seen so much AI slop to the point that it feels so disgusting. Yes, yeah. And there's a lot of things that some people brought up that I just find is very difficult for me to swallow. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't really want to speak out on the matter that publicly, like, you know, on social platforms on here for various reasons. Number one, I'm not a drama channel. Okay. Number two, there are some people who get very easily offended. Like, how to put it? Yeah, I can talk to some people even though we have differences in opinions. Like, some of us just have very different opinions. Like, some of the Toku tubers, I do not like openly shoot down any of their opinions, you know, because everybody is entitled to their own opinions, especially when we are talking about Toku. Yes, yeah. And yes, Tiga! So when talking about opinions, all especially about Toku, of course I don't want to bring up, like, you know, I do not want stir drama. Why? We all here to enjoy Toku, okay? If someone enjoys Saber, so be it. If someone is absolutely in love with Ghost, so be it. Okay, yeah. That's my take on things, okay, yeah. I know some people are like, ooh, Ghost is bad, and that is, you know, that is the bottom line or something like that, yeah. Yeah. But no. I'm like, if you like Ghost, go ahead. Like Ghost all you need. All you want, yeah. Yeah. So, this is the same reason why I will not be bringing up, like, you know, the exact discussion about the whole VTuber asset thing, yeah. Like, I won't bring out the exact tweets, but I'll just state my point of view here, yeah, just to get it off my chest, yeah. So, but see, someone was saying, oh, you can now use AI art to generate a picture and then use AI software to generate it into a semi, you know, PNG tuber-ish sort of thing, yeah. And say, oh, now you can generate your own VTuber model without, you know, having to commission people and all, yeah. From the very start, okay, I have always been I think anybody who has worked with me or talked to me about streaming and all, I always say don't make a VTuber model at the start. Yes, I know it's my best form of income, yeah, but I always say, don't make a VTuber model at the start, yeah. Focus on, you know, figure out what you want to stream, and then go ahead. So now they're like offering this, so-called this AI solution for people to get a VTuber model without spending, buckets of money, yeah. Yes, on one hand, I sort of agree with the logic behind it, that, you know, you don't want to spend a mountain load before you even get, you know, before you even start streaming. Okay, yeah, I've always told people not to do that anyways, so it's not like it's against my normal takes, yeah. Right, but at the same time, you know, there is the other aspect of people going to the extreme and saying, oh, like this we won't need artists anymore. And the worst part is there are some big VTubers out there who would gladly use AI and not pay for artists. Yes, me. There are some VTubers out there that will gladly use AI and not pay for an artist. Okay, so, you know, in that aspect, doesn't it like completely contradicts your concept of, oh, it's to give people a cheap start? And there are some people who use freewares to try to get commissions. Okay, not commissions, to get sponsorship deals. Okay, yeah, like they use a free model, and after they say, oh, I'm gonna apply for licenses with Good Smile Company and all. Ridiculous. Yes, you're like, and then now people are like saying, oh, when such people can afford to use, you know, AI models to start rather than doing anything else here. But okay, let me give you an example of AI, somebody who uses AI, but their head is in the right space. Okay, yeah? And that is Vedal, the one who is doing the Neurosama. Like, yes, he started off with a free model and he knows. Okay, yeah, for Neurosama. And before he expanded Neurosama's content, he literally commissioned a model. He actually got, you know, Neuro properly set up before he went ahead with selling Neuro goods in that sense, yeah. Whereas this other VTuber I speak of, okay, they start to get, like, you know, partnership deals with Good Smile Company, only for Good Smile Company later realize, oh wait, the VTuber doesn't even have license over their own model. Like, do you for a moment believe that such a VTuber would even have, you know, the mindset to commission anyone after she's been using a free model for like over 4 years? No. Okay, yeah, that's why I think it's kind of like ridiculous. You're thinking of using the scenes to utilizing Galaxy Armor, 2-piece each. If you can try that, but because of how Ark's deck is built, yeah, usually for Ark deck people recommend 8 scenes, because Ark's strongest ability is scenes. So if you remember the booster pack 01, the triple rare Ark, the moment you play the Ark down, you can play a scene from your hand. So you want to be able to use that Ark effectively, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So what happens is, that's the reason why they always say you play a 2-3 Ark and then you play the quad rare Ark. So the quad rare Ark is also to actually boost that 18k Ark to a 17k if it's a double stack. Because most of the time you end up playing that 18k Ark as a double stack. Yes, yeah. I want you have someone who's complaining on social that everyone who talks to is super anti-AI and he sounds so pissed. Yeah. There are a lot of people like that. I don't know. I have my own thoughts on AI and all. Like I was saying, yeah. But I always feel like AI needs to if you're gonna use AI, number one, be honest that you use AI. Number two, if you're in for the content for the long run, learn how to respect content creators. Yeah. And oh yeah, the one that I'm shitting about, she's still missing. Yeah. But yeah, so end of the day, you know, of course everybody have their own rights to support whoever they want. Yeah. I won't say like, you know, oh, you need to support this so and so creator, yeah, because so and so creator is better or whatsoever. No, I will never want to say that, yeah, because everybody have their own what's the correct word, yeah, own moral standards, and I can't force everybody into the same mindset as me, yeah. Also talking about AI, right? You know, the other day, okay, when we watched the new Doomsday trailer for okay, for Avengers, yeah, I was kind of surprised that a lot of people had the same thoughts as me. As you know, the new trailer feels very AI. Yeah, like the new Doomsday trailer feels like it's made with AI. I know the other day I did say on stream, yeah, but I felt quite validated when, you know, quite a few other okay, Marvel or Disney adjacent content creators also said this feels AI. Like it feels like an AI fake trailer, like what people do here. Yeah. Yep. Also, Mizu Akumanya, let me put it to you another way as well, yeah. So when you're talking about the arc, right? Why would you want to focus on the 18K? So, just for reference, yeah, a lot of decks play just, you know, the 18K arc and you know, level 1s and 2s of arc, yeah, just for the 18K arc's ability. So if, you know, other decks that are not like mono arc or arc main are simply running arc just for the ability, yeah, I think it should state how important and how effective the ability is actually, yeah. Like even for myself, or actually one of the top decks before the new booster was out is Dyna Arc. And literally the arc you only play the 18K arc, yeah. Just to allow Dyna to get the scenes. Another one they play is Tiga arc also. Another one, yeah. Yeah. And hello, Flash. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Today I be getting work done. Yeah. How's it meowing, yeah? Okay. Yeah. So Bean still can do that. Yeah, just left more. Yes, it's going good, yeah. Hope I'm good too. Yep, today not too bad, to be fair, yeah. I mean, not entirely the best for me, yeah, but definitely good enough to meow on stream. Will I be streaming the full length of my usual stream hours today? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I may or may not stream that long, because I may want to, like, you know, crumple up in bed and just continue my work. Oh yes. Oh, by the way, do we have any Pokemon VGC players in chat? Yes, yeah. Or anyone who is familiar with Pokemon champions, yeah, that sort of stuff. Because I got like Pokemon questions, but it's not. I mean, it's Pokemon battling related, but it's not Pokemon champions per se. Yeah. Also, you never focus on Pokemon champions. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's VGC format. Because I'm currently trying to build a gym team for the Minecraft server that we are doing here. They've been running here. So there is some issues going on, okay, which I won't say so much here, but long story short, I need to build a full fairy team to fight another full fairy team. Yes, yeah. So does that, yeah. Yeah. And Pokemon Champions a pay-to-win kind of game, yeah. I feel it's either a full-time job or pay-to-win. Yes, yeah. I don't think it's fully pay-to-win. I think it's a full-time job or pay-to-win. Because you really need to sink yourself into Pokemon, yeah. Like, actually, to begin with, I don't know if you remember, at one stage I was actually tempted to go into competitive Pokemon. Then I decided against that, yeah, for the very simple reason of I feel that competitive Pokemon takes up way too much time. Yes, yeah. Like a ridiculous amount of time, yeah. From breeding your mons to, like, you know, from breeding your mons to testing teams to planning teams. It's actually easily a full-time job, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's all at once. Okay, if you want to understand how Pokemon Champions is for financial wise, yeah. Number one, if you have all the previous games, okay, you don't really spend much in Pokemon Champions because you literally build your team outside of Champions and then bring it in. Okay, but for you to get the Pokemons in the other games means you need to spend a lot of time breeding Pokemons, right? Like Pokemon Champion gives you the option of skipping all the breeding, but pay. Does that make sense here? So you're literally stuck to either you pay or you need to breed your mons, which is time consuming, yeah. That's why I say Pokemon Champions is either you know, pay to win or a full-time job. Does that make sense? Like, I don't see Pokemon Champions being a true pay to win, yeah, because ultimately it's still VGC, yeah. Like, no matter how much you pay, yeah, even if you pay for the best team, anyone who's going to come out on top are people who knows how to play the game. Like, I don't think it's crazy for me to say that, you know, there are some people who have consistently been grabbing top places in the rankings, yeah. And they are not spending an absurd amount of money. Though I need to add to the point here, I think they're spending an absurd amount of time. Yeah. Pokemon Champion, the latest PvP game. Yeah, it's basically Pokemon VGC but on mobile and Switch. Yes, yeah. And of course, when I talk about people who can continuously climb to the top, they are literally the, you know, they were the champion players from even before Pokemon Champions launched, yeah. So the reason for that is because it's basically the normal Pokemon PvP game to begin with already, yeah. So there's actually no change. So when people say, oh, Pokemon Champions is a new game, I can hop onto it and learn how to play. A lot of content creators who did that all either start complaining that, okay, Pokemon is now pay to win, or they complain, ooh, the game is too difficult, people are cheating. But the truth is, okay, when it comes to Pokemon Champions, while it just launched, the game has essentially been around for over 10 years. Does that make sense, yeah? So there are people who literally have been playing Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl, yeah. Can you transfer from old games? Yes, you can. Any Pokemon that can transfer into Pokemon Home can go into Pokemon Champions. Does that make sense? That's why when people say, oh, I'm gonna start Champions, you know, it's a brand new game, I can try to master the game. The biggest question with the game, like I said, it has been around for over 10 years. Okay? Like, the format has been building for over 10 years. Of course, there are some slight changes and all, but these people have been dealing with changes every other year. Don't forget that every other year we get a new Pokemon generation. And when a new generation comes, you got new formats, new regulation, new Pokemons. So these people are completely used to having to deal with, you know, every 3 months there's a new like season. So in the new season, they put like new restricted Pokemons. They introduce new Pokemons to the roster, that sort of things. But these people are like, we've dealt with this for over 10 years. Which new YouTuber who thinks it's a new Pokemon game can come in and cover the game and say, oh, now I'm a pro? No one. Does that make sense here? New everything. Okay. No. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. There's one guy who came out to talk about it. It's a giant rabbit hole, yeah. Like, in order to get all the Pokemons, you need to buy all the games. 2 versions of them to top up on that, yeah. And you need to buy every DLC. So it's definitely not cheap. I'm not saying that it's a cheap thing. Yes, yeah. So you literally need to buy the DLC. Like, to get Urshifu, okay, one of the most competitive Pokemons here, you are literally needing to pay over $100 because you need to get Sword and Shield and the DLC. Does that make sense here? And another highly competitive Pokemon, which is Calyrex here, you need to buy Scarlet Violet and then the DLC. So in the end, to even access Calyrex here, you essentially already need to pay over $100. Yes, yeah. So there's no avoiding it. In order to play the game, you need to buy everything the game has to offer. You just remember since getting a baby, you might not get the Transformers from Hasbro. See, no, but you've been struggling. get those yeah. Some traits you need to transfer Pokemon across generations. The issue you need to get the GB or GBA games of Australia. Yes, so for those, Pokemon has been, can I say, making the effort. They've been having virtual consoles and on, yeah. I mean, ultimately, if you really want to get all the mons, yeah, you need to get a lot of games. Yes, yeah. But at the same time, like I said, it's a game that has been going for 12 years. Does that make sense, yeah? Over 12 years. It's over a decade. So if you have been playing VGC from the start, everybody who would have everything to transfer. Does that make sense here? So it can be literally impossible to cannot get the OGB games. Okay, the problem with the OGBA games as well, yeah, is most of them are actually on virtual console now. So you can literally play them officially on the Nintendo Switch. So it's not impossible. No, it's not Black Lotus thing. It's not impossible. Like, and to be honest, most people who have been winning VGCs are not using mons from the era. Yes, you occasionally want to have, like, you know, some gimmick teams, but most people are not using mons from those eras. Because number one, there's the issue of power creep. So unless you're playing like a very specific build that needs things from Gale of Darkness, yeah. In fact, let's put it, you can get almost every Pokemon in the latest versions. The only ones that I know of is like Magma. There's a special Magma you can get from Gale of Darkness, which requires you to transfer from the PlayStation or is it the Super Nintendo over to the GBA. But that is like for one Pokemon that is barely used. You get where I'm coming from, yeah? Like if you look at all the champion teams, no one is running things from the GBA era. In fact, you want a Mewtwo, it's available in Scarlet and Violet, yeah. You want almost everything, if you buy the DLC, you get them on, yeah. So there is no like very major Pokemons that you will need for the VGC, yeah. Okay, if you're asking me that, okay, you want a certain Pokemon for your Pokédex collection, right? Like you want a special mon or what? Yes, I 100% agree. You need all the old games, not just virtual console. You need all the old games now. And some of them you still need old games plus mods. For example, to access the Celebi event, yeah, or to access the Arceus event, you need the old devices plus mods. But Arceus is not legal in VGC. Did they all see the issue here? Say, oh, these Pokemon are hard to achieve, but they're not legal in VGC. So where's the problem? No problem. Okay, because if you want to collect them all, it's literally collect them all and spend the money. Does that make sense? But there's no, like, you know, need for people to really get all the games. Like, so long you get the all. Okay, let's put it simply, yeah. If you have all the Switch games, alright, you can do Pokemon VGC already. Yes, there may be some things you cannot, like shiny hunt, the sort of stuff, yeah, but so long you have all the Switch games, you literally have access to all the Pokemons needed. That's yeah. You're saying some pros are caught hacking. I know who you're talking about, yeah, and they are talking about So I know he's not here. Ezzy, if you're here, please make yourself known. So there is one guy who has been going around calling a lot of the pro players hackers, that sort of stuff, yeah. Okay, including one of the multi-time world champion, yeah. And the thing is, there were pros hacking because they're hacking in the mons. Because, okay, let's put it this way: to get a 6 IV Pokemon, right? Let's put it this way, yeah. If I want to get a 6 IV Charizard, okay, yeah. I rephrase: if I want to get a 5 IV Charizard but 0 on attack IVs, I have to breed my Charizard to a 6 IV and then hope I get a 5 IV with a 0 attack. Because having 0 on attack here means you'll take lesser damage in confusion. It's not even 90%. It's easier to get 6 IVs than 5 IVs. And what if you want to play a trick room team? To get 0 IVs on speed, go figure now. 0 IVs on speed on 6 Pokemons. Alright, and the worst, I'm only talking about Pokemons that is to do with, like, you know, breeding. What if you have Pokemons like Groudon or Xerneas that cannot breed? Think about the number of times you need to reset your game. Did you realize how much effort there is going into it here? So of course there will be people who hack in. So the question is it a pay to win problem? Or is it a... It's not weird. There's no pay to... Okay, that's the question. So where is the pay to win discussion here? Yeah, it's literally, if you're the Switch games, you can do it. But do you really want to reset all the way, or do you want to cheat? Do you see where the question is coming from here? Like, the discussion about is it a pay to win is a whole different story now. It's not the issue here. Pay to win is not the issue here. So if people tell you, oh, Pokemon is pay to win, it's pay to win if you do the normal way. I mean, normal or not, okay, yeah. I don't think it's that huge of an issue. Okay, let's put it this way. If you are taking part in VGC for the past 5 years, okay, you would already have every game. Am I making sense here? Like, if you've been playing VGC for the past 5 years, okay, you would already have every game, right? Like, there's no things like, oh no, I need to buy a game. If you don't buy the game, how are you even supposed to take part in the competition here? Am I making sense? If you don't buy the game, how are you supposed to take part in the competition here? Right? I figured out what for that, yeah. And honestly, Pokemon has been adding a lot of quality of life to the Pokemon party building, and in a certain sense, I agree with their decision to take a hard stance on those people hacking Pokemons. Yeah. Yeah, if you want it better, even TCG has paid to win. Exactly. So that's why I do not agree that Pokemon is pay to win. Because ultimately, the people who pay to win are not the world champions. You see, the thing is, like, you can pay to win as much as you want, but a lot of times you don't end up as the world champions here. World champions are literally the ones who don't pay to win, and they spend days, hours, weeks, months on building their team. Right? Like, that is the truth with Pokemon. Okay, let me give you another example of yes, people can say pay to win or what. Okay, Tekken. Okay, fighting game. They say, oh, but Tekken is releasing all the DLC characters. It's like you just need to buy your equipment for the game. It's not. Honestly, it's not really a scam or what. Yeah, it's just called, are you willing to put in the time? There's nothing else to it. Are you willing to put in the time? If yes, go ahead and VGC. If no, don't stay around. I mean, it's literally that simple. Yeah, like, if you want to play VGC, be prepared to sing in the hours. Be prepared to sing in the time. Yeah, there's nothing more or less to it. Like, whoever is going to VGC would already know that VGC is a pain in the meow meow to play. If you think that VGC is not a pain in the meow meow to play, then I think it shouldn't be for you. Yeah. That's why I stepped out of even trying VGC, because I realized that I do follow VGC content. Okay, yeah, I do need to add that on. But if you think about it, I don't even touch VGC properly and full time because I know I don't have the time. I know I don't have the ability to commit that much amount of time. Yeah. Okay, it's like literally committing to a whole new art subject. Okay. Yes, yeah. And if you ask me, I feel that VGC might even be more complicated like than the card game itself, yeah. Because of the amount of varieties you can have in the game. While the card game is balanced, in a sense, okay, yeah, I think VGC balancing is a lot harder. Genuinely, yeah. So because of that, people can come up with all sorts of weird plays and all. And for VGC, there has only been like one meta group. Well, that's the reason why VGC only has one meta party. And that was what they call the Big Six, which was, I think, in black and white. I think it was black and white, yeah, that there was this legendary Big Six or something like that. Was it Sun and Moon? I can't remember. It was before the Switch era, yeah. But after the Switch era, there's so many varieties. Okay, like even this year's number 2, second place winner, yeah, he literally used an off meta deck or off meta party of Pokemons. Like, he literally used a Pokemon that people like, huh? How do you even use this mon? He went up to second place. You get what I mean? Like, it's more of a player thing than than anything else, yeah. Of course, you can say there's some level of RNG involved. Like, when you do VGC, they have things such as you can only bring in like what? You have 6 Pokemon in the party, but you can only bring in 4. So if you guess the wrong Pokemons that your opponents are bringing in, you're literally lost half the battle already. Does it make sense? Because if you bring in the wrong Pokemons means, oh, the opponent instantly has an advantage. Like, you can look at their team and go like, I'm scared of the Dragonite. I bring in Sylveon. But on their team, they also got a Steelix. Oh no! Sylveon versus Steelix. Yeah, doomed. The end. Bye-bye. Right? Did they realize that there's the aspect of VGC that people don't usually talk about? Yeah? Unless you're into VGC itself, you usually lose out, like, you know, you're not be aware of a lot of this kind of situations. Yeah. That's why, as someone who doesn't play VGC consistently, okay, I am very, very, very entertained by VGC content. Okay, let's just do a quick pause. I know YouTube won't be able to hear, all right, but blame YouTube. Hashtag blame YouTube. And hello, I'm on the board here. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Okay, hashtag blame YouTube. YouTube will not be able to hear anything, but Twitch you get to hear everything. All right. Let me first pause this. Okay, let me just look at this later on. Any reference? Okay. All right. Of course, there are a few that I watch. Okay, Wolfie is one of them. Of course, the other one that I do watch is like Aaron Cyberstrong Zeng. Okay, yeah. So just I see. I entered a tournament with a bad Mega Evolution, and he can literally claim top few positions here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So basically, you heard what I say. A lot of people are not even using this Mega Pyro, not even giving it a chance, and he goes and tests it out. Yeah. Okay, that's so much. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so do you realize how much thinking he goes into just to get a simple mon running here that people don't use? You see how he's planning things? Okay, this is called VGC. Alright? And we're only talking about 2 Pokemons here, okay, yeah? Yes. Yep, you see what he means? Nobody's using it, and he uses it. Yep. Do you see how he puts in a weak Pokemon just to twist everything around? Right, so I'm just like, you know, I mean, we're not going into the full thing, but if you think about it that way, do you see the amount of different strategies that can come in just for a single mon? And I think that is something a lot of people, like, you know, they say, oh, it's pay to win. Pay to win where? You've seen how Wolfie is doing things. Pay to win where? You're not even using the big, you know, the big shots, and you're all running all the small little things, right? They all notice that, yeah? So yeah, that's why when it comes to like VGC and all, when people think about, okay, how should I build my team? What should I do with my team? Yeah, there's so many layers of strategy involved. Yeah, that people just tip on, and they go like, oh, VGC is pay to win. Pay to win where? So okay, here's the thing. I'm not defending Pokemon for like saying like, oh, Pokemon is making a very fun and balanced game here that is free for all to join. It's not. Like I said, to even take part in VGC, you need 5 years of Pokemon on the Switch. Soon, you need to even have the Switch 2 to get. This year. Soon you actually need to get the Switch 2 to even get the new starters. Do you realize that? Yeah, like a lot of people say, oh no, I need to pay to get the new mons from Wind and Waves inside the Pokemon Champion. No, you don't have to. You can just get it from Wind and Wave itself. But what do you need to do? You need to buy Switch 2. Yes, yeah. Well, the amount of this deck can do is very possible. Wandering Future actually helps pretty well, yeah. 4 scenes feels decent enough cause you're running 2 triple R arcs, cause it is not priority, yeah. You can try the approach, yeah. There's no right, there's no wrong, yeah, but generally it's how people optimize their decks, yeah. I can safely say that the way I run my Tiga is also a bit different from others as well, yeah. So end of the day, it's just individual preference on how you want to play your deck. Got a couple of decals, nice. Yeah. One thing I can say is, you know, Ultraman is definitely not as brain shattering as Pokemon VGC. There's one aspect about Ultraman card game is still a lot to do with your luck. Yes, yeah. Honestly agree. I mean, you can get like, let me give you an example. Like recently I went for a Galaxy Cup here with my Tiga deck. I was winning like it was a 2-deck format, yeah. So I was running Tiga and Dyna Arc. And just so that whole turn, okay, my entire Dyna Arc didn't draw a single level 2. Twice. So I lost. You see what I mean? Like, I can optimize as much as I want here. Does not draw Level 2. The end. But that is Ultraman card game for you. You can have whatever build you have here and then does not draw level 2. Yes, yeah. And we tried out a couple of new games on phone. Nice. I've not touched mobile games in so long. And no, I have no intention to touch mobile games. In case anybody's like, Kochi, this is a good game. No. No. I barely even have time for myself here. Even the Minecraft project I set out to do, I've not even gotten around to starting it here. Like, there's actually a build I want to do in Minecraft. I've not even started on it. No time. You see. What am I doing in Minecraft most of the time here? For those who don't know, our Minecraft has the Pokemon mod thing. Like, we've got Cobblemon in there, yeah? So I end up, okay. So for my Cobblemon, I end up, what's it called, yeah? Breeding Pokemons, 6 IVs. How's the Digimon up game here? And Holo Live Dreams, I've not done any of those. Hi, Zero Bear. How's it meowing? Meow. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Oh, how's the Digimon up game here? Interesting so far. I mean, I don't think I'll be touching any new games or anything. I can't. No sanity, no time. Yes, yeah. That's like the hard truth, yeah. Even like for my own other stuff, like I used to go for Ultraman tournaments every week. I'm only going for them like once a month. For face. I went for one last week again, yeah. But the previous one since before the last week tournament, yeah, was in April. Yes, yeah. Like it's so bad, okay? I don't even have time for myself lately, yeah. Someone sounds sleepy. Am I sleepy? Maybe. Maybe. I won't say no. I won't say no. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I won't say I'm not sleepy, yeah, but it is what it is. I have time for myself, yeah. Not anytime soon, yeah. I think the only time I'll probably get time for myself will probably be towards the start of next year. Yes, yeah. insomniac. I am. Speaking of mobile games, there's a Korean Genshin clone that came out to be a paid game. Which one is that though? Okay. In my defense, can I say something? I was about to start on a mobile game. I was genuinely about to start on a mobile game. Okay, yeah? Because there was a character that caught my attention. Okay? If everybody knows what game it is, you know what game it is, okay, yeah? But there's a mobile game I was very tempted to start because there's a character that caught my attention and then they cancelled his release. Are y'all like hearing this? There's a game I was tempted to start and then the character's release got cancelled. And it's not a collab character, let me just add on. There's no collab in this game here. But there was supposed to be a new character coming out and then they cancelled it. And then I was like, oh. How do I cancel a character for the thing? Long story short, there was enough backlash from China, right? The origin of the game, yeah, like the original country of the game, to the point that they had to cancel the game. You missed the boom. I hate the Let's News. I don't like it. But like you get secrets. No, yeah. But Marco, wait, are we talking about the same game? You know that I didn't play the game initially because there wasn't someone I wanted. And then they announced someone I was tempted to get. That's the reason why this game doesn't work like other games, okay, Nia? But there was someone I was tempted to get, and then they cancelled his release. Are we talking about same game? Yeah, are we talking about same game, Nia? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, let's. Yes, you. I didn't start let's to begin with, yeah, until when I saw the announcement of the new character. I was like, oh damn, it's hot. Then they shattered my dreams. Okay, let's put it this way. I genuinely downloaded the game and uninstalled the game. I realized it didn't exist, you know. Yeah. Oh, girls frontline coming, and you even got the news here. I see you. Thinking you might not get both Transformer and Beyblade at the same time. Why not get the Transformer Beyblade? Why not you get the Transformer Beyblade? If you don't get the Transformer Beyblade, they get the Transformer Beyblade. Yes, yeah. I'm not crazy, right? Okay, night night. We have all the cattle for the interesting Apache. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes. By the way, this season there's one anime I've been watching. There's only one anime I've been watching. Okay, I haven't had time to keep up with my animes, yeah. So I end up only watching that one anime. All right, for reasons I usually don't plan. Like honestly, I do want to watch Mushoku Tensei, yeah. Like I've watched the previous 2 seasons. I've not watched the latest one. Not even a single episode because I haven't had the time. But there's one anime I actually watched. Okay. Would you believe it? And anybody want to make some guesses on what anime I chose to watch? Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't even know this anime was out. Okay, until I think episode 3. And then I saw there was controversy on the anime. What anime is it? Yeah, it's technically an isekai anime. Alright. I know I've not watched Yani Neko. I've not watched anything. Okay, besides Mofu-sen. Okay, Rani Lion. In their defense, I watched it not because of isekai. I watched it because of a drama. And I'm serious. I watched it because of the drama that was surrounding Animania. But can you figure out what sort of drama surround the anime that will catch my attention? No, that's Mushoku Tensei. I wanted to watch that one, yeah, but I haven't had the chance yet. I've watched the latest season, the last 2 seasons, not latest season. But this anime is a brand new anime, season 1. Yeah. It's a brand new anime, season 1. Anybody can figure out? Okay. So, chat the drama behind this anime. The Rooster, that was last season. Though I have not watched it yet, yeah. Yeah, that was last season. It's an anime that's from this season that had drama. Okay. But because of the drama, I just had to watch it. Alright. So the drama is... Drum roll, chat. I'm gonna turn off the audio. There'll be no audio though. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna play clips and beats here. Okay. So this is the... Watch the... Hey, so the drama of the anime is... Let's just skip for a little bit. Okay, you don't need to see most of it. Watch the animation, yeah. Oh, this is the opening sequence. Can we not have the opening sequence? Okay, let's just drop into episode 1. Okay. No, this is still in the opening. Okay. Now watch. Look at the animation quality! Oh, that's how good the animation is? Yeah! Notice how good the animation is? Look at how detailed the hair is? Yeah! Look at that cow action and movement. And look at how, most importantly, I'm so amazed by the hair detail. Okay, Nia? Yeah, look at the individual strands being animated. That's insane. Okay. So the drama is, okay. Long story short, the drama is, all right. People got motion sickness from watching the show. I was like, how good can the animation be? How good can the animation be? Okay, now I think that sort of like explains, all right. As someone who has been doing animation lately, a lot of animation, especially 2D animation lately, Nia, I was very fascinated by how insane the animation is. The time I did K, some people didn't like motion. Yeah! So this time I just want to see what it was. Anyway, here's the title here. That kind of detail coloring, coloring and line art is insane. Okay, Nia. Let me just say, coloring is actually not that bad. I think line art is the killer one because animation, Nia. That was insanity, Nia. I was like, oh my god, it's so next. All right, so do y'all understand why I ended up watching the anime after the drama? I didn't know this anime existed, okay, Nia, until people like saying, oh, I'm getting motion sickness from this anime. Huh? Anime can give you motion sickness? Checks it out. Oh no. What is this level? I'm so sorry. And even though a lot of the backgrounds are 3D, the way the backgrounds are used, oh my, Nia, that's like next level as well, Nia. But yeah, I hope that's self-explanatory why I end up checking out the anime. Oh, it's Japan, yeah. It's Japan. But yeah. That's nuts. I know, right? But yeah, so that's the reason why I checked out the anime. I mean, I usually don't like usually that's not why I check out animes, but yeah. But besides that, I've not been watching any other animes, you know. Even I'm behind time on Beyblade. Beyblade I've only watched until Bullet Griffin is out, because I just want to see Bullet Griffin in action. And Night Fortress. Yeah, then after I paused Beyblade for the time being, yeah. Because I haven't had the time to keep up. Like, literally watched to see the 2 Beyblades in action. And then I was like, okay, I'm done. Back to watching when I got time, yeah. But yeah, that's the situation for me, yeah. I'm watching Morphosen because, yeah, Morphosen is so good though. Morphosen is short, okay? Yeah, Morphosen is like at most a minute per episode. So that's something I can commit to, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Morphosen is so cute. Easy, Oh, the other thing I've been following closely, okay, Nia? Chikawa, no, I didn't watch Chikawa, Nia. You have yet to even catch up on Beat Break, Nia. I do intend to like spam beat break, like while I got time, one shot watch like a lot of episodes here. That's my plan for beat break here. Ooh. But yeah. Support a local cat girl streamer or should be homeless and poverty like Yanni Neko. Can I say something? Can I say something? Okay, actually I don't think I want to say it now. Yeah. Now thinking about it, I was like, nah, I don't think I should say it now. I don't want to make people feel bad. Yes, yeah. I'm not homeless. Luckily, I'm not homeless. Luckily, I'm not homeless. Yeah. Yeah. Foodless, like, you know, no food to eat. Almost. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, like, let's just say it's been bad to the point that I'm literally running on pure instant noodles for the past 3 days. You see, and some cabbage and fruits. But I gotta say, the reason why I actually do not want to say too much about it is because I'm blaming no one but myself, okay? I'm blaming no one but myself here. It's still good, not the point where you have to hunt lizards to eat. Almost. I'm down to my last full pack of okay, noodles here. Yeah. Like the other day, I spent a chunk of money. Oh yes, the story time, yeah. Okay. As I say, I'm in a very financially precarious situation. I think that's the best way to describe me. The cat is in a very financially precarious situation. Okay. So what do you do in a financially precarious situation? I needed to go and touch grass the other day because I wanted to get photos for what I'm doing right now. Like what? Yeah, you're literally seeing me doing this right now. Okay, yeah. And I was like, okay, since I'm outdoors already, why not? Because I had to go for some clinic stuff the other day. Alright, so I was like, okay, since I'm already outdoors, why not I go you know, to get some photos. So initially I was thinking, okay, let me just go down to Sentosa to grab a single shot. And then it became from Sentosa to Orchard Road to Lau Pa Sat to Malayan to the airport. Yes, yeah. Oh yeah, I went to the new Pokemon Center and I bought nothing because my wallet was empty. So literally that day, I spent over $10 on sitting the train and bus. Yes, yeah. And the places I had my lunch at were not cheap. Well, places I had my lunch at ended up costing me the rest of my budget. So I'm on zero budget. Yes, yeah. I know how you feel being somewhat unstable job. Ah, what do you mean unstable jobless? Yeah. Wait, what happened to you? Why are you unstable jobless? Yeah. Marco, what happened to you? I thought you were jobbed. I mean jobful, not jobless. Yes, yeah. Part-time job couldn't cut it. Eh? Wait, I thought you had a full-time job. Did you not have? Or am I like recalling wrongly now? Wait, but what happened here? You used to have, and then? And the place you're drawing. Oh wait, seriously? Then what happened here? Hey, trust me, I'm drawing this not because I want to, like, you know, talk about your job or what, yeah, but I literally didn't know. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay, open the talk, yeah. But what happened? AI happened. They just cut costs because they say, oh, well, now moving towards AI, blah, 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 BS. Yeah. Is it the soft stuff? I won't be surprised though because it's Singapore. For those who are like wondering, Koji, why are you not surprised because it's Singapore? Yeah. Why do you say that? Because Singapore is weirdly optimistic for AI, even though I realize that they don't know what they're trying to do half the time. I gotta say that there are some things that they have implemented with AI that I have been impressed by. It's hard to impress artists with AI, okay? Chat. But one place that impressed me with AI is Sing Song Supermart. Yes, because when you go to the weighing machine, you can literally go there, put the item on the weighing machine, and it auto detects the item with AI recognition cameras. Yeah, I was like, holy meow! No more guessing. Is this a fruit or is this a vegetable or which section is this in here? It just gives you the thing. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. That's like the best use of AI I've seen. Okay, yeah. Like, not only, you know, it makes it easier for the workers there, it makes it easier for, like, you know, shoppers. So kudos to AI, kudos to Sing Song who has implemented the first AI to impress me. Yes, yeah. It's like those AI sensor machine. I have not seen the AI sensor machine in Hai Di Lao. You're talking to someone who have not been to Hai Di Lao in Singapore. The only Hai Di Lao I ever been to was the one in KL. Yes, yeah. I have not been to the local Hai Di Lao before now because I'm too broke. Okay, then again, to be fair, what do I think of Hai Di Lao in KL? It's okay. I know a lot of people crave like, oh no, Hai Di Lao is so good. I want to go Hai Di Lao again. I'm like, it's okay. I'd rather eat street food. I'm sorry, maybe my taste buds are cheap, okay, Nia? But honestly, that is my thoughts on Hai Di Lao, okay, Nia? I don't think it's like anything overly fantastic, even though some people are like, you know, raving over it and like they believe in the heart of the Hai Di Lao, okay, Nia? People believe in the heart of cards, and I believe in the heart of IT, and people believe in the heart of Hai Di Lao. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about anyway, but yeah. I have the mixed veg type where you ask for dishes and then you put in a scanner and then I detect dishes. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, but it's at a supermarket. I can tell you that is so impressive. Like, if you ask me, there are more things like that I wish, you know, AI could be used for. Yeah, but no, everybody just wants to use AI to cheapen out on things and not make life more productive. Yeah, I feel like AI is kind of point where AI is just for the sake of, you know, cutting budget rather than really improving the workflow or customer experience. Yeah. I wish AI can do a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, because right now AI is literally not practical in so many things. Yeah. Right. The one time you got except for a food or takoyaki. Oh, I had takoyaki the other day as well. Whilst you know, traveling to places. Yeah, I did have takoyaki. Can I just say something? I've been craving takoyaki, and the takoyaki was a disappointment. I spent money on the disappointment. Let me just tell you, it just feels terrible. Okay, yeah. Like, I don't think I'm having that high of expectations, but that takoyaki was. But I think Singapore is running low on takoyaki places already. Yeah. Like we used to like Gintako and the. Was it? There used to be one like relatively cheap takoyaki shop at Plaza Singya. Is gone. The not very takoyaki taco shop near, but it was better than what I had the other day. You see, and you love Flareon. Flareon stuff was also there's actually Flareon at the new Pokemon Center near. Like there's a Flareon statue at the new Pokemon Center. The new statues they have there is Solgaleo, Pikachu, Munchlax. I can't remember which bird Pokemon. Then the OG 3 evolutions. So we've got the we've got Flareon, Vaporeon, and Anya. Yeah, it's so cute. But I felt so sad because I went there. I had no money to spend. Yes, Oh yes, talking about have y'all been following up with the whole bricks and minifix situation here? I know I did share my chat before, but the thing has evolved so much. It's insane, yeah. Oh, honestly, Okay, whatever you do, if you're in the US, please don't support bricks and minifigs, okay, yeah? I honestly think they do not deserve any more support, yeah. Like, I thought it was bad, but the more I followed the situation, yeah, it's more drama than drama. I'm serious, it's more drama than drama, yeah. What time is it? It's 1+. Okay, maybe around 2 I will end my stream over on YouTube and take a break from art, yeah. Then we can probably watch the drama. Like okay, the drama is crazy, okay, yeah. Like, if you told me there was an anime plot, I would believe you. Huh? How can Legos evolve in the anime plot? They did. It was literally Phoenix Wright level of plot, okay, yeah. I don't know. For me, my interest started because something that happened to what was going on hit really close to home for me. Not the Lego part, okay, yeah, but like how corporate does things, yeah, hit really close to home to me. Because if you don't know, I've been almost isekai because of my previous company before. But before I started streaming, yeah, one of my workplaces was leading me to isekai. Yeah. Okay, so just to let you just to catch you up to speed, yeah. So what happened was I was in a company that was doing warehouse management system and sales system, okay, yeah. So when I applied the company, they told me that this was a marketing role. Alright, it was one of my earlier so-called office jobs, okay, yeah. So they told me it was a marketing role. I was like, okay, I don't mind marketing. I'll figure out how to do things, okay, don't worry. And then it turned out to be a sales job. Okay, never mind. I was like, never mind. If it's a sales job, I'm just gonna stick true to it and just hopefully, you know, learn a couple of things or two, yeah. Then later on, I realized that it was not normal sales, yeah. Okay, so what the company did was they were, back then there was like this government scheme for them to like claim funding if you purchase some technology things equivalent to our current era of AI, okay, yeah. But back then was technology to improve your company, blah 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 BS things, okay, yeah. So it's equivalent to how they are like, oh, AI is so good. So last time they're like, technology is so good, you should digitize, yeah. So when my boss used to, like, you know, go to those places and say, like, when they say, do you have Chinese version? Then my boss will say, yeah, we got Chinese. Is your system able to do ABC? Yes, we can do everything. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, everything under the sun. They say, yeah, we can do everything, yeah. So it actually impressed a lot of people. And then I had some clients out there who later reached out to me and say, actually, we're going to drop this getting from a company because something doesn't feel right about your company. And as an innocent kitten back then, I have no idea what they're talking about, yeah. Okay, and then as I worked there a bit longer, suddenly there were complaints such as, oh, do you have Chinese version of this software? They said yes. They paid $20,000 plus they took more government money, yeah. And then suddenly they told the person, oh no, it's in the next update, but the next update never comes. Okay, anyways, yeah, it's coming soon. Coming soon does not equate to we got the function. I believe you can agree with me on that, yeah. Alright, coming soon doesn't mean we got the function, yeah. And eventually I realized that their source code that they were selling was actually stolen from another company. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then they were getting more and more complaints, and at one point in time there was like this huge social media they got review bombed. Long story short, they got review bombed by various companies, yeah. And it's not a coordinated effect, it was like, you know, they all got review bombed really badly, yeah. And then okay, and then my boss was like, alright, all these reviews, get them off, delete the reviews. I was like, how do you delete Facebook reviews? Yes, yeah. And then later on, my boss said I was the one who coordinated all the bad reviews and threatened to sue me. Yes, yeah. Yeah. And then it drove me crazy to the point I almost learned how to fly off a building. Yes, yeah. It was actually really bad because it was a point of time where I ended up having like memory lapses, yeah. Like, let me just say, I cannot remember how I ended up on top of the building. And it was a period of time where for a few months I had this very terrible memory lapse issue, yeah, where things can happen and then I just can't remember what happened, yeah. Okay, I can sit on the bus and then I blank out. It's not, okay, you know, like sometimes when you're tired, you fall asleep on the bus. Yeah, that's one thing, yeah. But this was, I sit on the bus, I'm wide awake, and then I was like, wait, did I just miss my bus stop like half an hour ago? And for that half an hour, it's like, you know, just time skip for me, yeah. Yeah. So, in the end, I left. I was fired from the company. Not I left. I was fired from the company, yeah. And then I end up whistleblowing on the company. You see. I also blocked the government because they were taking the government funds, yeah. To do this called BS. So I did whistleblow the company in the end, yeah. And the company was gone. Yeah, so when I saw this thing where corporate was literally bullying someone, okay, and Reckless Ben, the YouTuber that started the whole drama thing, yeah, when Reckless Ben started to pursue the matter, a lot of things Reckless Ben did feels like things I wish I could have done to my old boss, to their business, yeah. Because even though I whistleblowed the company, it took the government about a year to fix the problem. You know how many more people got scammed in that 1 year? So I literally felt like, if only I could be, you know, I could do what Reckless Ben did back then, you know, like back then, but do it now, yeah. And imagine using social media to take down my boss. That would be so cool, yeah. So that's where I got that personal investment in this whole story, yeah. Yeah. Even though I'm not as cool as Reckless Ben. And obviously not as reckless as Reckless Ben. Yeah. Hey, to me, drama is nothing but cry baby woke topics, yeah. This is not woke topics. This is not woke topics. When it comes to you know, when it comes to the whole Reckless Ben and Bricks and Minifix, I don't think it's woke topics here. Okay, anyways, I think I'll be ending my stream here over on YouTube. Okay, so thanks so much everybody for joining me on YouTube. If you do want to join me, I will be continuing over on twitch.tv/Caturteer-Channel. If not, I'm going to be ending it over here. Alright, and then Twitch, stay on. I'm going to BRB and then I'll be back real quick. Okay? Yeah.